Hi, my name is Ankit Suvarna. Today's discussion on API and how to generate the API keys in OpenAI and Gemini with one programming example in Collab. Let's see how to make. When you log into a website using a Google or when you ask ChatGPT a question, have you thought about how that happens behind the scene? That's API in action. Today, I will explain APIs and API keys in the simplest way and show how OpenAI and Gemini use them. API full form is Application Programming Interface is a set of rules and protocols that allows one software application to communicate with another, enabling them to exchange data or use each other's functions securely and efficiently. The basic process flow. Here, client or a server sends a request like give me a data or upload this. API act as the messenger that takes the request, delivers it to the server, and then brings back the response. Yeah, server process the request like fetch data, runs code, and store files, etc., and sends the result back through the API. So, API is the middleman or a bridge or a messenger between the user and the server. I give one simple example. Okay, when you type something into a ChatGPT, your browser or app sends your question to OpenAI's API. Next, the API talks to the GPT model on the OpenAI servers. Then the response or answer is sent back through the APIs to your app. Without the API, your app can't directly access the GPT model. So API is the bridge between your app and OpenAI's brain. It is the very simple example. Like think of a delivery boy and how he delivers the food or goods. Let's say API is like a Swiggy or Zomato delivery boy. Your is the customer or a client. Here, restaurant kitchen is like a server, and delivery boy is the API. And here, API key is the your unique order ID. Okay. Here, delivery boy collect the food from the restaurant and correctly give to the your location and identify the customer with the help of a unique order ID. It is like a API key. Yeah. What is an API key? API key is your secret password or ID card to access the service. I create my API key in ChatGPT and Gemini. The need of API keys are one is the security, usage tracking, and prevent abuse. Examples are Gemini, OpenAI API keys. Let's see how to create our API keys using Gemini or OpenAI. How to get a API key from OpenAI? First, we have to create or log in into the OpenAI account and click this link. This type of window will be opened. Otherwise, we directly go to Google and enter and type OpenAI key generation and click the link, and this screen will be opened. And in this screen, click on create new secret key. I also give a link to create a API key in my description box. After clicking the create new secret key, we have to set some name. It may be any name, and I set the project as default project and I give permission to all, and I create the secret key. Click. After creating the API key, there is one pop-up window will be opened. It contains API key. We have to copy or save the API key before closing the pop-up terminal. In this screen, I not shown my API key because it is not shared by publicly. So I not shown my API key. Here we also follow some important note. OpenAI will not show the fully key Again, after you close the pop-up, if you close it, you will need to create a new key. After generating the API key, the information of the key is shown. Here also I not share my details of the API key because it is a secret key. I create one simple program using Collab platform. In this code is used to send a message or a prompt using prompt to OpenAI's GPT model through the API and get back the API's response. Basically here what happens is that connect to OpenAI with the help of API key, send a chat or a message here. The server process it and returns the AI's answer. Finally, the code print the answer in the output. This code is most generally useful for building a chatbots or virtual assistants. In this code, from a OpenAI, import OpenAI. This imports the OpenAI Python library to interact with the OpenAI server. Here, client object is to be created. Here, in the place of API key, you have to put your generated API key here. From response to here, asking the OpenAI API to create chat completion, and here we use GPT-4o mini model, and here print the AI response in the output. In this message block, we have to put our query or a prompt and run the cell in Collab. The AI response will be displayed on the output. It gives the AI response for my prompt. It gives the solution and example usage and explanation. For best practices, do not share your API key. Store key in env file or environment. Revoke or delete the key and regenerate the uh, API key if it is leaked. If it is leaked. Right with Gemini API key. Here, the model used is Gemini 2.5 Flash, and here also same. The AI response will be displayed on the output, and I also upload this code in my GitHub account. Also give the link of my GitHub account in the description box. Some of the application of API. First one is the chatbot and virtual assistant, content generation. Third one is the code assistant. Fourth one is the education and learning apps, creative applications. Next one is the voice assistants and IoT. These are some application of API. Disclaimer, the information in this video is based on my research and understanding. If you find anything that needs to correction, or if you have more ideas, please share it in the comments. I would love to learn from you too. Thank you.